So, let me just get the, so you can hear me. This thing with, because I'm a philosophist, believe it or not, I'm a Scorpio, so I'm highly affected by trauma always. So my life isn't easy. So there's a lot of alcohol and drug abuse, and I struggle. I'm a lion mother, so I would never, ever, ever, I'm loyal. So I would never give up my children for drugs or alcohol or my family. But my own parents, they managed to keep me in their custody. But because I was loyal, I never gave them up to the authorities. But wait a minute. Vad är det? Ja, du får vänta lite. Jag är upptagen nu. So, but if I hadn't been loyal and understood their lack of, I hate the Bible. I can see it is written by a manically disturbed. I see it is the super ego of the narcissist, because it's so contradictory. It's I have a psychology degree, and I'm a nurse and so on, and with specialism in psychology, so I know that the Bible is highly deranged and written by psychologically damaged people. But damn, I lost my thread now. And my child interrupted me, so I don't know if I'll be able to remember what the video was going to be about. But yeah, no, yeah, but the currency. Everyone's so scared about the currency going digital. Don't be so scared. I have to get this out, and I hope some really like Elon Musk scientist listens to this and starts to spin on it, because we can, if all money goes digital, that means we are not dependent on soil, we're not dependent on earth like gold. It has to be mined from earth. It's mined. The amount that can be forced mined from earth is highly it's highly you can't mine you can only mine so much from Earth. It's going to, the resources are going to run out. So, but if all money goes digital, and we force and we force and we put the money system on a computerized internet like a heart pump, pumping out money to every human always. It's hard for me to describe. I have a vision, and it's from my Saturnian humanitarian incarnation. If all currency goes digitalized, and we are not dependent on resources that it isn't called compromised, resources that are limited resources, because gold, the earth can only produce so much gold. The earth can only produce so much silver. They're limited resources of sapphire and diamond ores and gold ores and silver ores. But if we humans turn all currency digitalized, we can pump out money for every human, so that every human has the same fucking money resources as everyone else, and no one has it bad. Every human can has it as good as. Let's not ever think that every human should have it lesser, but every human should have it as great as every other human. So let's just make it as a let's think of the monetary the money system. Let's computerize it in like a software, where the software via the internet pumps out money to every human on Earth. As soon as a human is born, it's born with a certain amount of money, and that guarantees that human it guarantees that human a sustainable living with a house, food sustained for all its life, for as long as it lives, with the house, with the food, with the shelter, with the all that human needs, not to be traumatized. That a computer system can arrange if all money goes digitalized. Like the USA already pumps out money for whatever reason, but it gets away with it. Let's say we just make a computerized, put the monetary fucking shit system that it is today, that is just a sinking boat, going up and down, and just gaining some few that get rich, and just making some poor people poor, and somewhere in between, just gambling, poor getting rich, poor. Just it's just a sinking ship. Just make all the fucking money digitalized, put it on a fucking computer system, and use and think of the money as a hard pump. Like, it has to pump out money to every human docking into the earth system. So when every human is born, it's born with a capital, is born with a certain amount of money that secure its life, its sustainability, to have a house, and be able to provide for its food, clothing, everything it needs to survive. So he never ever has to be traumatized, never ever has to traumatize on its offspring or anything because of desperation or anything. Because the most important thing for a human, not to traumatize its offspring, is to have all its needs secured. So and what does that depend on? Money. Because somebody made it depend on money, because we had to have a social system. And I'm happy of the cushions, and the couches, you know, the sheets and everything. So the Jupiterian, Venusian, social welfare, it isn't damaging in any way. It's increasing our living standards, but it should be for everyone. No one should ever have to live on the streets. So we have to make the currency digital, and we have to pump out money digitally into the system to secure every fucking living being's welfare in this fucking world, in this fucking world system, earth system. So they will all be secured, and so they will all get to live with satin in great beds, sleep in great beds, and have great couches, and have great homes, and have great living standards, and everyone should have a great and equilibrium, and social welfare, and great living standards for all. That's what Saturnian stands for, and Venus and Jupiter, just Saturn is who stands for the well-being and welfare of all human beings, and then Venus and Jupiter, those are the cream on the pie, you know, that makes it really good for all. So don't fight the taking of the real money currency, like paying with real dollars and money in the stores. Make it all digital, and then we can press up. As long as it is digital, we can put it in an internet system, where the internet system can regulate it to us all, so we can have the same money for the same fucking job, no matter if you're a politician or cleaning fucking toilets in a fucking store. We should still have the same money. We should still have the same fucking salary, and we shall all have the same income, because we all contribute to the same fucking world. No matter if we clean toilets, or if you talk for a fucking government, we still, it's just another fucking system. Talking for a government is a system. That's a fucking system. And cleaning toilets, that's a fucking system. So it's all the same fucking shit, and we deserve the same fucking money for the same fucking shit. So let's just hope for the golden age of Saturn and equilibrium for all, and yeah, consider all you economical, if you see this, you know economics, how to turn this into something sovereign, and don't listen to anyone who says it can't be done because blah 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 blah, because my brother says the same, and they're so negative and neglective, and if there's something wrong with it, there's something really great with it, because we live in a world of opposites. So just know that we can't create utopia. We can't create as soon as a child is born, that child has a security number, a personality number, personality security number. It should have also secured enough money that the parents can't touch, or in any way that will secure when it is 18, since the parents own the children until they are 18 for some reason. I have never seen myself owning my children. I have seen them as living beings, self-evolving, always encouraging their own life progression for as long as they have been in my since I birthed them, and they have been in my care, to see them grow to be their own living beings, and to see them evolve, and to be able to see what they would turn into. It's beautiful. And it's so painful how these narcissists think they own other living beings, and that they will surpass others, and their abuse. It's but with Saturn returning, it's all going to be over. we humans are going to make sure of it. Yeah, don't see the real money that you can touch disappearing as a negative thing. It can be a positive thing, because if the real money that you can touch disappear, that means we can turn it into a digital system, into the internet system, that can make it as a hard pump that will make sure to pump out an equal amount of money to every living human being on earth, so no one will have less than anyone else. That's the only thing that matters, that no one should ever have less than anyone else. And that's the Saturnian decree. I am Saturnian to the core. And that's what Saturnian stands for. And I bet you didn't know, and I've never known. But that's how great and good he is. That's how great and good the Saturnian system is. Lots of love, and bye.